News alert today because we have new developments in the so-called Deflategate scandal. Hi everyone, I'm Gretchen Carlson. Welcome to The Real Story today. A report just released by attorney Ted Wells concluding that two team employees deliberately planned to break. New independent report out in the Patriots because NFL fans could once again be crying cheater after an independent report posted online minutes ago finding it's more probably than not that the Patriots had something to do with Deflategate. Trace Gallagher is live. Fun day at the park comes to a scary halt. Start with you, inside or outside the Beltway?
I'm so excited. I'm so excited to see a woman running. I think she's got an incredible amount of experience.
I think that as a small business owner, I completely understand the merits of being able to run a small business.
The stock did and all that.
I want to know why that's such an issue. I mean, as a businesswoman myself, you know, in order to be responsible to my...
Same thing about our founding fathers not wanting a political class. You've even got Rand Paul running an anti-establishment campaign. So I think, man, that's the theme this season. Make the Republican field really vibrant and rich. I think the person who emerges is going to be a strong candidate.
They'll have to be because there could be as many as 20 candidates up there. In the meantime, we have some other headlines to tell you about because SpaceX testing its emergency escape system during the launch of an unmanned capsule, parachutes helping the capsule float back down to Earth. Massive fire rages in central North Dakota after an oil train derails and bursts into flames. No injuries reported, but a small town had to be evacuated. And U.S. officials approving ferry service between Cuba and Florida now for the first time in more than half a century. But Cuba still has to approve this plan. So the U.S. Senate setting a test vote on Iran as the White House pushes for a deal to lift nuclear sanctions. Kevin Cork, live for us at the White House. President Bill Clinton offering an odd defense when a billionaire asks the former president where all the money from the Clinton Foundation goes, asking, what is this money for? Listen. He doesn't know what the heck happens with all this money and seems like he's just brushing it off.
It was an incredible answer. Now, to set it, you can get away with that. The Clintons have been on the national stage for around him that she's going to have to answer for. And remember, he's not the candidate. She is.
Real Story. We are getting a new glimpse of the softer side of American Sniper. I want to give people an idea of how loving and understanding he was from afar. So let me read this first one from May 5th, 2006.
One in particular, you know, I had two kids then, and my son was just getting to that point where he was climbing on things, and my daughter was, you know...
Country is to help other veterans and families and make it clear the sacrifice that they make for this nation.
Right, and the first responders, they go through
this, threatening more attacks on American soil. Thanks for being part of The Real Story today. I'm Gretchen Carlson. Here's Harris in for Shep.